Welcome to this Tutors U Sociology topic video for GCSE Sociology. In this video we're going to look at one of the classic texts in the family, The Symmetrical Family by Willmott and Young. Michael Young and Peter Willmott were two British sociologists who conducted influential research on family structures. Their work, especially their study on the symmetrical family, provides important insights into how family roles and structures have evolved over time. They explored the changing dynamics within families, focusing on how household roles became more balanced between men and women. Young and Willmott's research is rooted in the functionalist perspective, which sees society as a system of interconnected parts that work together to maintain stability. They believe that the family is a crucial institution that adapts to meet the needs of society. Willmott and Young's study also intersects with the March of Progress view, which looks at how societies evolve over time and how these changes impact on social institutions like the family. As part of the March of Progress view, Young and Willmott identified several stages in the evolution of family structure in Britain. Firstly, the pre-industrial family. In pre-industrial times, families were large and extended, often living together or close by. Family members worked together in agriculture or small family businesses, with little distinction between home and work life. With the Industrial Revolution, many families moved to urban areas for factory work. This period saw a shift towards the nuclear family, a man and wife and their biological children, but extended families still played a significant role, especially for support and childcare. By the mid-20th century, Young and Willmott observed the rise of the symmetrical family. This type of family is characterised by more equal roles between husbands and wives, with both partners sharing housework, childcare and paid employment. This change was particularly evident in younger, more affluent families. Young and Willmott also predicted an evolution of the family towards becoming asymmetrical, reflecting on the tendency of upper-class families to spend leisure time apart. They predicted this would pass down to lower social classes through the process of stratified diffusion. However, critics would argue that this never truly came to pass. Young and Willmott used a combination of qualitative and quantitative methods to gather data for their research. Predominantly, they used large-scale surveys to collect data for a broad cross-section of the population, and these surveys included questions about household roles, work patterns and family relationships. However, they also conducted in-depth interviews with family members to gain deeper insights into their experiences, attitudes and behaviours, to triangulate their findings. This helped the researchers understand the nuances of family life that surveys might not have captured. Young and Willmott's research revealed several important trends and characteristics of the symmetrical family. Firstly, they found that in the symmetrical family, both husbands and wives participated in paid employment and shared household duties. This was a significant shift from earlier times when domestic work was primarily the responsibility of women. There was also shared decision-making. Decision-making within the family was more collaborative, with both partners having a say in important matters like finances, childcare and home management. Symmetrical families also spent more leisure time together. Instead of men going out to socialise separately, families would engage in activities as a unit, fostering stronger family bonds. Another finding of Young and Willmott was improved living standards and the availability of household technology, like washing machines and vacuum cleaners, which reduced the time needed for housework, making it easier for couples to share these tasks. And finally, greater geographical mobility. Moving for work opportunities contributed to the rise of the nuclear family. As families moved away from the extended family networks, they became more self-reliant and organised household tasks more equitably. While Young and Willmott's research has been highly influential, it has also faced several criticisms. Critics argue that Young and Willmott may have overgeneralised their findings, While they found evidence of symmetrical families, this might not have been representative of all families, especially those from different social classes or cultural backgrounds. Some critics also suggest that their portrayal of the symmetrical family was overly idealistic. In reality, many families might not experience such equality, and traditional gender roles can still be prevalent. The research also focused mainly on two-parent families, potentially overlooking the experiences and challenges faced by single-parent families or other family forms. And since their research was conducted in the mid-20th century, some of their findings may be outdated. Family dynamics have continued to evolve, with further shifts in gender roles and family structures in recent decades. Young and Willmott's research on the symmetrical family has been instrumental in highlighting the changing dynamics within British families. By identifying the trend towards more equal roles between husbands and wives, their work challenged traditional notions of family life and provided a new understanding of family roles. Despite some criticisms, their study remains a valuable resource for understanding how families adapt to social and economic changes, and their research continues to influence sociological thinking about family life and the ongoing evolution of household roles, whilst also acknowledging the persistence of inequality in certain contexts. That concludes this Tutor You Sociology topic video for GCSE Sociology, looking at research by Willmott and Young into the symmetrical family. Thanks for watching.